Good morning. It's good to see you all. So as I've been saying in all my videos, we're going to do all of our lessons from home, but you can watch the video. I'm making videos for you guys, so you can watch the video and follow along, answer any of the questions that I ask, sing the Days of the Week song. Okay, so good morning and welcome to calendar time. Okay, so today is Monday, May 18th. And I know you guys normally come put this up, but since we're doing it from home, I'm going to do that. Okay, so if today is Monday, that means yesterday was good job. Yesterday was Sunday. And if yesterday was Sunday, we said today is, good job, Monday. So this is how I'm doing Monday, making the M, turning it towards myself and making a circle. And if today is Monday, tomorrow will be good job. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. So again, this is how I'm doing Tuesday. I make the letter T in sign language, turn it towards myself, and do the circle. Okay, so tomorrow will be Tuesday. So let's do our Days of the Week song. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Okay, good job. So let's talk about the weather. When we were in school, we were in the season of winter, but we're not in that season anymore. So does anybody remember what season we are in? Good job. Yes, we are in the season of spring. And today's weather is cloudy and cold. So it's not going to be as warm as it has been. Okay, we're kind of going to get a little bit chilly here. Okay, so let's go over this one more time. Today is Monday, May 18th. Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. The season is spring, and today's weather is cloudy and cold. I'm just adjusting my camera a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read a book. This is called Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree. Now, my dears, said Mrs. Rabbit one morning, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there, and he was put in a pie by Mrs. McGregor. Run along and don't get into mischief. I am going out. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who were good little bunnies, went down the lane to gather blackberries. So those 3 were good little bunnies. So what do you think Peter's going to do then? We'll have to read to find out, huh? But Peter, who was very naughty, ran straight away to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. First he ate some lettuce and some French beans, and then he ate some radishes. And then, feeling rather sick, he went to look for some parsley. But round the end of a cucumber frame, who should he meet but Mr. McGregor? Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting out young cabbages, but he jumped up and ran after Peter, waving a rake and calling out, "Stop, thief!" Peter was dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages and the other shoe among the potatoes. He should have listened to his mom, huh? He ran on 4 legs and then went faster, and he might have gotten away altogether if he had not run into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large buttons on his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons, quite new. Peter gave himself up for lost and cried. His sobs were overheard by some friendly sparrows who begged him to save himself. Mr. McGregor had a basket and was about to pop it on top of Peter, but Peter wriggled out just in time, leaving his jacket behind. He rushed into the tool shed and jumped into a watering can. It would have been the perfect hiding place if it had not had so much water in it. Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed and began to search it carefully. Then Peter sneezed, "Ker-choo!" And Mr. McGregor was after him in no time. Oh, do you think Peter's going to get away? Let's find out. Peter was trembling with fright, and he had not the least idea which way to go. He was also very damp from sitting in that can. He tried to find his way straight across the garden, but he became more and more puzzled. He came to a pond where a white cat was staring at some goldfish. She sat very still, but now and then the tip of her tail twitched as if it were alive. Peter thought it was best to go away without speaking to her. He had heard about cats from his cousin, Benjamin Bunny. He turned back towards the tool shed when he heard the noise of a hoe. Scritch, scritch, scratch! Peter scuttled underneath the bushes. When nothing happened, he came out and saw Mr. McGregor hoeing onions. His back was towards Peter, and beyond him was the gate. Peter started running as fast as he could go. Mr. McGregor caught sight of him out at the corner, but Peter did not care. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last in the woods outside the garden. Mr. McGregor hung up the little jacket and the shoes for a scarecrow to frighten the blackbirds. So Peter should have listened to his mom, huh? He got into a lot of trouble. Peter didn't stop running until he got home to the big fir tree. He was so tired that he flopped down on the floor and shut his eyes. His mother was busy cooking. She wondered what he had done with his clothes. It was the second jacket and pair of shoes that Peter had lost in 2 weeks. Peter did not feel very well that evening. His mother put him to bed and gave him a dose of chamomile tea. 1 tablespoonful to be taken at bedtime. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk with blackberries for supper. Because they listened, huh? So the moral of the story is you need to listen to what your mom tells you to do because you don't want to get in trouble like that, huh? Okay, well, it was good to see you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.